D-Lo for boxing. Alright, y'all, been a while since I've done one of these, but it's time for another Comment Chronicles video. So I was on 503 live stream. Shout out to him. The live stream was about his response to the comments that Tim Smith, the exec from PBC, made about the money not being there for the, money potentially not being there for the Spence versus Crawford fight and all the other stuff he said. And of course, we're going back and forth in the comments just about different things related to Bud, related to Spence. And somebody in the comment section addressed me specifically and said, and I'm trying to get it as exact as I can, but he said something along the lines of he wants Bud to knock off Boots before Errol Spence blesses him with a payday so that Bud can prove that he's worthy of the payday. And I just gotta speak on that. First of all, regardless of how you feel about either fighter, whether you feel like one guy's holding up the fight or the other guy's holding up the fight, whether you feel that one guy wins the fight, the other guy wins the fight, or whether you feel like, whether you feel that collectively these guys can put together one of the biggest fights in boxing today, or whether you feel like the fight is a middle of the road in terms of pay-per-view value, whether you feel that it's, may not really be that big. No matter how you feel about the fight, no matter how you feel about both these fighters, if you're taking a position of one of these guys needs to prove something to the other guy to deserve a fight, to deserve a payday, as if, neither of these guys, like one of these guys is some kind of up-and-comer, and this is some huge step up for him in terms of name value and recognition, in terms of an opponent, or in terms of the type of pay-per-view or monetary value that they're going to get for this fight, as if these guys haven't already both arrived, then you sound like one of those people who don't want to see the fight. I feel like true fans of boxing, and even fans of these fighters, they want to see this fight. The people who are putting roadblocks in front of the fight are the people who don't want to see the fight. They are too attached to one of the fighters, and they don't want to risk the fighter losing to the other guy, so they'd rather the fight not happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the longer boxing prolongs delivering this fight to us, the more risk is run of the fight not taking place at all. But as far as this comment that the gentleman made, that's the kind of stuff. I actually stopped talking to this guy after he made this comment, and I told him, I was like, man, reread that comment back to yourself. I can't have those type conversations with boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? That's just not where my mindset is when it comes to these fighters. It is absurd to say that Bud Crawford needs to do more to prove that he needs a fight versus Errol Spence Jr., but feel like Boots Ennis should just get a fight with Bud Crawford just off of what we feel like he can do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying Boots shouldn't get a fight with Bud, but my point is, how can you feel that Boots deserves a fight with Bud, but feel like Bud needs to do more to deserve a fight versus Spence? That's not boxing fan talk. You know what I'm saying? That's boxer fan talk. That's all I got on it. D-Lo 404 Boxing. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.